Hey guys, Vincent Rose here, H2G Fitness, coming to you from my kitchen table. I hope everyone had an incredible day today. I am just sitting here, got back from the gym not all that long ago, and ate a massive post-workout meal. It was a turkey cutlet skillet, and it was huge. And I even had a little bowl of jalapenos on the side. I don't know why I was craving something spicy, so I had a little bowl of jalapenos on the side of that just to spice things up. But anyhow, I was able to bring my camera stand again to the gym, and I recorded this workout, so strung them all together, and I'm about to show you all that here. So here you go, guys, my bicep tricep workout. I do it a little bit different than other people. Some people will, do 4 sets of bicep not 4 sets, but 4 exercises of bicep followed by like 4 exercises of tricep. I interchange them. I don't do biceps first, triceps second. I do them both at the same time. 1 set of this, 1 set of that, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. 0 rest time throughout the entire workout. And it's not right or wrong. It's just the way I prefer to train arms. So anyhow, guys, hopefully you like the video and get something out of it. And I'll be back here in a second. Bye. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get into the workout here. And as I had just said, what I do when I train arms is I do a set of bicep followed by a set of tricep. And I go back and forth throughout the entire workout with 0 rest. And I don't do this because it's more effective. I do this because, to be honest with you, I just like cutting down on the gym time. If I did 4 or 5 exercises for bicep followed by 4 or 5 exercises for tricep, I'd be in the gym for a long time, and I just don't like doing that. So this is a way to knock out the workout a little bit quicker. So the first superset that I'm doing here is standing dumbbell curls with 45s. And then what I'm about to move into right now is seated tricep extensions using both hands. So this is actually an exercise that I used to, do one side at a time. I used to take, depending on how I was feeling, a 30 to a 45 pound dumbbell and do behind the head one arm tricep extensions. But I really do like the burn that I get and the feeling that I get whenever I'm using both hands and whenever I'm using heavier weights. Just for whatever reason, it feels like it's activating the muscle better, even though it would make more sense that you'd be activating the muscle more if you were doing it single-handed. But just my opinion, it's just how I feel whenever I'm doing it, so I'm sticking with this one for a while. Moving on to the next superset, I'm using the easy bar with this one and just doing some standing curls with the easy bar. Some people prefer straight bar. I find whenever I use a straight bar doing this exercise that I get bad tendonitis, super bad tendonitis, and it's just killer. Tons and tons and tons of pain, which is actually why the easy bar exists. Because, depending on how you're built and what's comfortable, some people can get away with the easy bars, some people the straight bar. It's just more a matter of preference. But did curls, and then I moved straight into a superset for triceps, and this one is actually pretty killer. I start out with skull crush, and I do, I believe, 5 to 6 reps of this, and then after the 5th or 6th rep, I move straight into close grip bench press. And this activates the triceps really, really, really well. And I'll do normally 5 to 6 reps of that as well. And then what you'll notice here is after I'm done with the close grip, I actually go right back into skull crushes. Only instead of using the easy bar, I actually use dumbbells this time. And I'll be honest, at this point my triceps are completely exhausted, and I'm not trying to do anything other than fully exhaust them. Get that last little bit of blood pumped into the muscle, and then I go back in the bicep. So here you go. I'm not using heavy weight for this. This is 12 and a halves, right? This is very, very, very lightweight, and I think I only get 3 reps. And after that, my triceps are just burning. I mean, they're absolutely dead. I cannot do any more. And they're resting while I do the next bicep exercise, and then I go right back into it and do it again. So if you're wondering, for each one of these exercises, I'm doing anywhere from 5 to 6 sets. With arms, I kind of do higher volume as well. I know a lot of people, they stick to the, 4 sets per exercise, normally like 1 warm up and 3 working sets. A lot of different exercises, depending. I mean, it depends on how I feel for the day, but today I was feeling pretty good, so I was doing 5 to 6 sets of each exercise. So right here, I just moved into bicep curls using the cables. I do like using cables. I think it activates them pretty well, keeping constant tension the entire time, and I like mixing up my workout, doing a combination of barbells, combination of cables, combination of machines. I like doing a little bit of them all. So doing tricep extensions right here, one arm tricep extensions, and I like this angle. I just started doing this, and it was actually another YouTube channel that I follow, Physiques of Greatness, a guy by the name of Chris Jones. Great personal trainer, and tons of advice that he gives out on his channel. If you ever want to check that guy out, again, it's Physiques of Greatness. Type that into the YouTube search engine, and he will pop up. Chris Jones and Chris G, I think, is the other guy that he's partnered with on that channel. But they give out tons of information there, and I was actually recently watching his tricep, one of his tricep workouts, and this is one that he had recommended. And sure enough, this is the second week that I'm using this one, and I really do like the pump that I get from it and the feeling that I get in the tricep. You get a really good contraction when you're keeping it slow and controlled, and really getting the mind-muscle connection going, where you're just focusing on the muscle you're wanting to work, and you're not just trying to move weight around, but you're really focusing on contracting that muscle, getting the blood pumped in there, and getting a good squeeze out of it. So moving on to the next exercise here, I stole this one from Mr. Arnold Schwarzenegger, one of my favorite bicep exercises, and I don't even know the name for it. Every time I do it, I call it the one I stole from Arnold. So it's a pretty good bicep workout. If you've never tried it before, I recommend it. You don't put your elbow, placed against your leg, where it's an isolation movement that you'll normally see guys that are sitting on the bench doing it. It's literally just hanging freely, and you're really trying to focus and concentrate on keeping your elbow in place and not using a whole lot of momentum to contract the muscle and to pick up the dumbbell, but really keeping your elbow locked in place. And I do pretty good with that until I get to the last two reps, and then you'll see that I'm kind of forcing it and getting a little bit of momentum going to get the last couple of reps out. And then we got tricep pull downs here, not using heavy weight at all. I'm focusing more on the form, and I'm focusing on just doing executing this this exercise properly. I see so many guys that they get on here and their form is completely all jacked up and their ego lifted and all this kind of stuff, and if I kept my hands together the entire time, I could lift a lot more. But what I'm doing, you can't tell from this angle, is I'm literally pulling apart at the end and doing contracting the muscle. And you'll see, once I get to the end to get these last couple of reps out, I do break form, right? To get the last two, maybe three, all right, I only did two, where I kept the elbows, I actually picked them up and then pulled them down just to get the last little bit going there. But for the most part, I keep pretty strict form during that. And then this is actually the last exercise that I do here. Doing some isolation movements, some preacher curls, but this is on a machine. I don't know if I think it's a hammer strength machine, but you got a good curl action going on here for the very last exercise. And from there, I move into, it depends on how I feel for the day. Today I was doing, I think they're called tricep push downs, or you could do dips. You could do either or, both are fine. But I really like, it's just convenient here in this gym, that you got the preacher curl right there, and right next to it, you'll notice I come here, I pick up the camera and put this bad boy down, and boom, there's the tricep push down. So this is the last exercise that I do here. Squeeze out 10 to 12 of these, and again, this was for, I believe this, I closed it out with 6 sets. And that was all she wrote, man. And, I did a quick 30-minute walk on the treadmill once this was all over and done with. Throughout this entire cutting phase, that has been my number one, actually not my number one, it's been my only form of cardio other than going swimming a couple of times. I just walk on the treadmill, put it on an incline, put in my music, watch my YouTube videos, and, do my thing. Alright guys, so there you have it. That is the arm workout that I did today. Maybe you got something from it, maybe not. Give me some feedback. Let me know if you like seeing videos like this, and if so, I'll keep recording them, kind of let y'all know what my workouts are looking like and my workout split and stuff like that. If it's not, again, give me some feedback and let me know. Whatever you guys want to see is what I'll put out, as long as it is helpful. So with that, guys, over and out. Vincent Rose, H2G Fitness. The future is bright. Something good is happening. If this video helped you in any way, shape, or form, and you would like to like and or share it, meaning hit the like button down there, I won't be mad at you at all. If you're not yet subscribed to the channel, I'll encourage you to do so. And if you have any comments, questions, concerns, thoughts, ideas, any of these things, comment section down below. So you guys be blessed. Take care. I'm out. Bye.